clock shows 8 a.m. Next, press ODU 5 and check that the UTC time shows 4 a.m. Verify that this is the same as the time shown in the cockpit watch and on the HUD. At this point, you could also set the desired time on target, but we don't need to do it for this sortie. Next, you would program your weapons via the UFC Weapons or WPN button and ODU. Since we aren't carrying weapons for this familiarization flight, we'll skip this step. It will be explained with greater detail in Stores Management Training Mission. Configure your avionics for the sortie. On the right MPCD, return to the menu on push button 18, press T-Pod on push button 13, and verify that the standby mode is underlined on push button 15. Set your FLIR by pressing Menu, push button 18, and then FLIR, push button 1. Set the mode back to black or white by pressing push button 20. Set up your TACAN by pressing the TCN button. Enter 6-7 on your scratch pad for couplability and press enter. Next, turn it on by pressing the on-off button. You will notice a small TACAN symbol appearing next to your aircraft on the left MPCD. Set up your video recording system by setting your VRS and MFCD/HUD switches as desired.
What? Let's see if this actually works. Oh, yeah, it does. Setting your VRS and FC HUD switches as desired.
Next, you would set your electronic countermeasure switches by performing a bit and monitoring for failures. This isn't necessary on our fan flight, so we'll skip it. Finally, set your radar altimeter low altitude warning to 4,900 feet. First, press Alt button on your UFC. Next, colonize GPS with ODU button 3 and check that the Ground Proximity Warning System, or GPWS, is colonized. Type 4900 and press Enter. You may leave bomb and pull-up queue, or PUC, uncolonized, as we will not be employing ordnance. Confirm that your canopy is locked and that your canopy close light is extinguished.
Caution.
Make sure that the ejection seat is armed by checking that the ground safety control handle on the right side of the seat is closed and pointing down. Recheck that your standby instruments match.
Standby instruments? Sure. We'll go with, let's see, yep. Let's see. Like that? Yeah, we'll say that's good.
In instrument meteorological conditions, or IMC, or at night, we would turn on the APU. Since it's clear and unlimited, we'll leave this off. Ensure the anti-skid switch is in the on position.
Caution. Caution.
Next, we will check our abort numbers for the field we're on. On the right MPCD, select Menu on push button 18, select VREST on push button 8, and box Short Takeoff. On the ODU, select Field Data or FDAT with ODU button 4, colonize runway distance or RDIS with ODU button 1, and input a runway length of 7870 feet into the scratch pad, confirming your entry with the Enter button on the UFC. The length is the distance between the start of your takeoff roll and the long field arresting gear if installed.
Where's it clear? 77870.
Colonize runway heading or RHDG with ODU button 2, enter a runway heading of 244 degrees magnetic, and confirm your entry with the Enter button on the UFC. Colonize ground wind or GWND with ODU button 3, enter a ground wind direction of 238 degrees magnetic and a magnitude of 02 knots, and confirm your entries with the Enter button on the UFC. Verify that dry runway, or RDRY, is colonized in ODU window 5, as we are experiencing dry runway conditions. If it isn't, press the button.
Okay.
Calculate your abort criteria by pressing the abort button on push button 16 on your VRES stow page. Your abort speed, or ASPD, and stopping distance, SDST, values will be displayed. We will talk about the others during the short takeoff and landing lesson. Place your altitude, or ALT switch, in the radar, or RDR position. Make sure that your INS knob is in the IFA position to ensure a tightly coupled GPS and INS throughout your flight.
Let's see. It's in what position? Blah blah blah. IFA. Yep.
Turn your approach light on. Next, we will begin our takeoff checklist, which consists of another series of finger checks, so named because they are signaled and confirmed with the fingers extended. The first check is a 1-finger configuration check, followed by either a 2-finger dry acceleration check or a 5-finger wet acceleration check. Conventional takeoffs, or CTOs, are typically used in high crosswind conditions or with asymmetric stores loaded on the aircraft that put it out of limitations for a short takeoff, or STOW, or rolling vertical takeoff, or RVTO. Begin 1-finger checks by pressing the VSTOL Master Mode button to colonize the ODU with VSTOL options. Select Nozzle Rotation Airspeed, or NRAS, with ODU button 1 and enter a value of 135 knots in the scratch pad. Confirm entry with the Enter button on the UFC. This will box the HUD airspeed indicator when the aircraft has reached the entered speed. Normally used to indicate when to rotate the nozzles, in a conventional takeoff we will use this as an indication to rotate the aircraft off the ground. Select Pitch Carrots, or PC, with ODU button 2 and verify a default setting of 14 degrees in the scratch pad, and confirm with the Enter button. This sets the pitch carrots to 6 degrees above the horizon, where we will seek to place the Depressed Altitude Indicator, or Widget's hat, for an accelerating transition into wing-borne flight, or, in the case of a conventional takeoff, a positive rate of climb. Ensure the short takeoff, or stow stop lever, is stowed in its full aft position. Trim the stabilator to 2 degrees nose down.
What? Where the hell do you see that at? Why is my thing acting so funny? Menu. Engine. IFF. Targeting pod. That's engine. Geez, where is that? This is not like the F-18. Maybe it's on this one. Bit? No. Boy. We'll just go with yeah.
Set flaps to auto, observe 25 degrees in the flaps position indicator, and verify that no warning,
Auto,
caution,
let's see.
or advisory lights are illuminated.
To auto. Geez, and flaps position indicator. Well, where is that on this thing? Hmm. I don't see a. We'll just go with 35.
Set the nozzle lever to 50 degrees and verify that the engine display panel matches and that the flaps remain at 25 degrees with no droop light. Reset the nozzle lever to 10 degrees. We will not be using the VRES computer for rotation speed, as it does not calculate performance for conventional takeoffs. Request permission from tower to take the active runway.
Cavalletti, Dodge 1-1. Request taxi to runway. Cavalletti, Dodge 1-1. Request taxi to runway. Cavalletti, Dodge 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Come on, give me permission. Let's go.
Cavalletti, Dodge 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
When you receive the clearance, release the brakes and taxi onto the runway, steering the aircraft onto the runway center line.
What is that? I gotta adjust my sensor. It's acting all funny. Thing's weird looking.
Apply the brakes to come to a stop with the aircraft nose pointed down the runway. From this position, we will conduct 2-finger accel checks and immediately transition into our takeoff roll. We will cover 5-finger wet acceleration checks in the FARP operations lesson. Begin dry acceleration checks by verifying that the stow stop is clear. Select Menu on the right AMPCD, push button 18, select Engine, that's ENG, on push button 11, and press Acceleration, or XL, on push button 16. Keep your wheel brakes pressed. Advance the throttle to just above 60%, then reduce power to maintain 60%. The aircraft will time how long it takes for the engine to spool between 35% and 60%. Verify that this value is between 2.4 and 3.1 seconds on the ENG page.
Then reduce power to maintain 60%. Between 2.4. Oh, okay. Let's go
Next,
there.
place the nozzles at 30 degrees and check that the duct pressure is between 45 and 47 psi. Once verified, place the nozzles back at 10 degrees.
Duct pressure, what? Blah blah blah, 45 and 47 psi. Where the heck is a psi? Huh. Sure. We'll go with sure.
On the left MPCD, select EHSD with push button 2 or sensor select switch left. On the right MPCD, select FLIR with sensor select switch right. 2-finger checks are now complete.
E2 sensor switch left. On the right MPC, select FLIR. Right.
Initiate your takeoff. Engage nose wheel steering by holding the NWS switch on your stick. Keep your wheel brakes pressed. Advance the throttle to full power. Release the brakes before the tire skid. Verify top end RPM is achieved. Steer the aircraft for centerline. You'll begin to have aerodynamic control of the rudder at 50 to 60 knots. At 135 knots, indicated by the box around your airspeed indicator, rotate with slight aft stick. Congratulations, you're airborne.
Caution.
As the aircraft
caution,
leaves ground effect, apply forward stick to set and keep the winch's hat indicator inside the
Caution,
pitch carrots,
caution.
ensuring a positive rate of climb.
Caution. Caution.
Raise the landing gear by placing the landing gear handle in the up position.
Caution. Caution.
Nozzle out to 0
Altitude,
degrees by advancing the
altitude.
nozzle lever to fully forward.
Caution.
With
caution.
nozzles aft, your duct pressure should read between 0 and 3
Altitude,
psi.
altitude.
Do not exceed 300 knots.
Caution. Caution. Altitude.
Begin a gradual
altitude.
turn toward the range area.
Caution.
Check your
caution.
V-stall HUD to verify flaps and nozzles are set as
Altitude,
desired, and when
altitude.
satisfied, select the Nav Master
Caution,
Mode button.
Caution. Altitude. Altitude. Caution. Caution. Altitude. Altitude. Caution. Caution.
What law?
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, I don't know what any of that stuff is.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Good
Altitude.
warning. Okay, landing.
Altitude.
I ain't worried about that. Yeah, this thing can do. My slew.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Jeez, I wish I knew how to shut that off in that
Altitude.
thing. This thing, maybe it's...
Altitude. Altitude.
No.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
I don't know where it is.
Altitude,
That's so
altitude.
annoying though. Maybe it'll just stay off.
15 seconds. 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
There must be
15
time on
seconds.
target.
15 seconds.
Okay,
15
shut up.
seconds. 15 seconds.
Jeez. Hmm.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
What is with it? Oh my god, shut up.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
My first time ever flying this
15
one.
seconds.
Oh,
15
it just
seconds.
keeps doing it.
15. Altitude. 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 Altitude.
I feel like messing with the nozzle thing.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, let's do it. Let's flip these down into
Altitude,
vertical.
Altitude.
Look at that.
altitude, altitude,
Eee.
altitude, altitude,
Alright, let's do that.
altitude, 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 altitude.
Let's see if we'll stay in the air and get it into a hover. That's funny. Didn't have mode. That seems to be working. How
Landing
fast?
gear, landing gear,
I don't care.
landing
about the
gear,
laser. Fine.
landing gear,
We'll drop them.
landing gear.
Oh, I think we're doing it. First time ever. Yeah, buddy. We're hovering the Harrier. I wonder how you get up. Okay.
Blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, blast failure,
Alright, okay.
blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, blast failure,
Okay, whatever. Fast failure. Let's see if we can
Blast failure.
transition
Blast
into normal
failure.
flight.
blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, water, water,
No, no,
blast
no, no, no.
failure,
Keep up, keep up,
blast
keep up.
failure,
Okay, there we go.
water, water,
Yeah, are we running out of water?
blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, blast failure, water, water,
H2O.
blast failure, blast failure,
Okay.
blast failure, 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 blast
No, 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 no,
blast
no.
failure,
Oh,
blast failure, blast
Keeping her up.
failure,
lots of
blast
warning.
failure,
I know I could
blast
land it.
failure, blast 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 failure,
Let's see. You think she'll
blast
lift off?
failure,
Oh.
blast failure,
Oh.
overturn, limiter off, limiter off, caution, caution,
Oh, that was fun.
failure, blast failure.
So far, it's probably the hardest aircraft I've flown. Definitely. Definitely the hardest. I don't know, just the having to deal with the vertical takeoff and whatever is, boy. Let's see if we can do the let's see. We'll try this one. See what happens. Let's see. Blah blah blah.
Capoletti, Dodge 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Oh, I'm ready. swear they never give permission though. I don't know what it is. You know, that one's grayed out.
Cavalletti, Dodge 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
When cleared for takeoff, steer into the wind. Apply the brakes to come to a stop. From this position, we will conduct 5-finger accel checks and immediately transition into our takeoff roll. We covered 2-finger dry acceleration checks in the short takeoff and landing or stall lesson.
I didn't do any of those.
Press the accel or push button 16 on the engine page on your right MPCD. Advance the throttle to just above 60%, then reduce power to maintain 60%. The aircraft will time how long it takes for the engine to spool between 35% and 60%. Verify that this value is between 2.4 and 3.1 seconds on the engine page.
Sure.
Arm the water switch to takeoff, or TO, and note the RPM rise by 6% to 7%. Reset the RPM to 60%.
I know the RPM rise by say blah blah blah.
Next, place the nozzles at 30 degrees and check the duct pressure. Once verified, set the nozzles for takeoff at the hover stop, or 82 degrees.
Check the duct pressure. Once verified, set the nozzles for takeoff at the hover stop. 35. Alright.
On the left MPCD, select EHSD with either push button 2 or sensor select switch left. On the right MPCD, select FLIR with sensor select switch right. 5-finger checks are complete.
Okay.
For a press up, keep the anti-skid switch in the on position. You are ready to initiate your takeoff. Wait to do so until I have finished explaining the steps and give the command.
Alright.
Hold the brakes until you are airborne. You will initiate the takeoff by throttling up to full power in one smooth motion. Check your top end RPM and that you have positive water flow. Immediately counteract any developing roll or bank angle, keeping the wings level, and scan left and right to ensure there is no sideways drift. Refrain from pulling on the stick unless forward speed is developing, as hot RCS gas from the nose will raise temperatures and reduce engine performance. You will learn to predict the necessary inputs with practice. As you pass 30 feet, reduce the power slightly to find yourself in a hover at 50 feet. If you end up higher than 50 feet, stop the climb, stabilize at your higher altitude, and then reduce power slightly to descend to 50 feet in 3 deliberate steps. Once you're there, I'll want you to maintain the hover, trim your aircraft, scan your surroundings, and most importantly, relax.
Oh
Ready?
boy, I'm ready.
Alright, initiate the takeoff by adding power to full throttle. When you start to lift, keep the wings level. Monitor your climb rate and altitude.
You can barely see the wings on this thing. Jeez. Alright.
You passed 30 feet, so start to reduce the power in order to establish your hover at 50 feet. Keep your rate of climb or descent under control and the wings level. You may consider using yaw RCS corrections with your rudder, in addition to your stick, to maintain heading and altitude. Use rudder pedals to keep the nose into the wind, but don't chase the wind vane on the nose. If the winds are shifting, pick a heading or point toward a specific object to stabilize. Keep your scan outside the cockpit in the forward 180 degrees to look for hover references and detect drift. Your HUD won't detect drift, so don't stare at it. Finally, control your altitude with small throttle changes of about 1 to 2% while referencing the velocity vector on the HUD for trends. should be in a stabilized hover. Now we're going to fine-tune your ability to hover the AV-8B. We will now practice the pedal turn, further developing your scan pattern and building confidence in your ability to hover the Harrier. When you are stabilized in the hover at 50 feet AGL, gently apply rudder in the desired direction of turn. Scan in that direction. When the desired rate of turn is attained, release the rudder and allow the inertia of the plane and slight pedal deflection to maintain a constant rate of turn. Continue turning through a full 360 degrees. Bear in mind that when you pass 90 degrees of turn, any previous headwind may accelerate the nose movement, so you may require some opposite rudder in order to counter it and maintain the rate. When approaching around 30 degrees of the original heading, apply opposite rudder to slow down and then arrest the turn rate on your original heading. During the whole maneuver, make sure to use your throttle to maintain an altitude of 50 feet AGL and try to remain centered over the pad throughout the maneuver.
Water.
Make sure you are
Water.
stabilized above the center of the pad and continue with the
Water.
vertical
Water.
landing. Remember to maintain a rate of descent
Water.
between 300 and 400 feet per minute and reduce the throttle slightly as you enter ground effect. Once on the ground,
Water.
bring throttle
Water.
to idle, apply the brakes, set the nose
Water.
fully
Water.
aft, turn the water switch to off, and
Water.
turn the nose to
Water.
4 degrees nose down.
Water. 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 Water.
See if I can get into forward
Water.
flight.
Water.
Oh, shut up
Water.
about the water. We don't care. We don't need water.
Caution. Caution.
Oh my god, I care about that noise. I don't care about no caution noise. Let's see. Water switch off. Cruise. Blah 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 blah. We put the landing gear up. Flaps are on auto. Should be hauling ass by now. I would have. What am I doing wrong? It says I'm going. Oh, I guess I am going fast. I think that's my speed. That's my altitude, and that's my speed. Yeehaw. See, there ain't no weapons on here. No, she climbed.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
So what? This thing's kind of a pretty place. Oh, it's loud out here. It's too loud out there. Way too loud. Ah. Kind of like this plane, but oh boy. I wonder how it'd be dogfighting. I mean, I think this is a 4th generation or 3rd. This is might not even be 4th. This is like a 3rd generation fighter. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This part's tricky. Yeah, learning the short takeoff landing and just the engine pages seem a lot different. And it's slow. It's kind of slow for hauling ass.
Caution. Caution.
Okay, that's on. What's this button do?
Flat. Failure.
Oh,
Flat. Flat.
I don't want flap failure. We don't want that. Let's see. Flaps to cruise. Oh boy. I Maybe not cruise. That's not good. I did something. That's ear shrieking. Do the little wiggle wiggle. I gotta say, I do like the cockpit in this one. What is that beeping for?
Blast failure. Blast failure. Blast failure. Blast failure.
We know. I know
Blast
all about
failure. Blast failure.
it. See if we can
Blast failure. Blast failure.
switch that all the way to
Blast
down.
failure. Blast. Caution. Caution. Water.
We know. I'm gonna boost this thing and I'm out of water, but that's okay. Who cares? We don't need water. Drop those. Flaps are at auto. Just gonna try and land in this nice little field right here. Oh, oh, that was cool. Woohoo, I did it. This covers the pedal turn short. Oh, I think I ended the lesson. Let's see if I can fly back. Do I know where I am? Nope. Let's see if I can just boost it up.
Overtip. 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
I think I can do it. I'm going to be into forward flight here.
Caution. Caution. Blast failure.
There we go.
Fifteen seconds. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
I don't know what the heck that means.
15 seconds. 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 15 seconds.
15 seconds to
15
what?
15 seconds.
Shut up.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Your volume?
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
No, that's for comms.
15 seconds.
Oh my
15
God.
seconds. 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
No, be quiet.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Oh my God, I don't know how to get her to
15 seconds.
shut up.
15 seconds.
Shut up.
15 seconds. 15
Sorry,
seconds.
everybody. I
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
be quiet. Oh.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
What does that even mean?
15 seconds.
Shut up. I know. Shit ain't going good. Where am I? I had to like be over here or something. Find where to land. And drop her down. Navigation, waypoint 1. I don't see an airfield yet, it's gotta be over here. Yep, it's gotta be over here. Oh, I think that's it right there. Could it be? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Thought I heard my daughter. Okay, I see an airfield. Is that really down?
2. Winds are low.
No.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
There, those are down. Flaps
Landing.
on, landing. Yada yada yada. Bet I can do it.
Blast failure. 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 Pull up. Pull up. Blast failure. Blast fail. Blast failure. Blast failure.
Oh boy.
Blast failure.
Let's see if
Blast
I can do it.
failure. Blast failure. Blast failure. Caution. Caution.
Oh no.
Limiter
Tried to-
off. Limiter off.
Oh my gosh.
Blast failure. Blast failure.
I think that's the end of it.
Generator. Generator. Caution. Caution. Limiter off. Limiter off.
Whoops.
Blast failure. Blast failure. Generator. Generator.
I like how no matter how
Caution,
you get
caution.
damaged in this, it looks like bullet holes.
Limiter off.
Look at that.
Limiter off.
That's kind of funny.
Blast failure. Blast
Or
failure.
shrapnel.
Generator. Generator. Caution.
You're just gonna keep talking. I gotta fly something else. That Harrier is fun. I don't know what else they got. At least, you know, this is the one module I got that actually has a lot of training missions, like training lesson. Geez, the guy, he talks way too fast too when they're explaining stuff, I feel like, in these. Makes me wonder almost if you like decrease the time thing so that the time goes slower, if you'd like talk a little slower. I'm gonna jump in and I wanna do some multiplayer. Some dogfighting. That's what I like playing on this. The training's fun, but I mean, I don't know if I'll ever play the Harrier dogfighting. Ooh, and there's a bunch of people dogfighting. Dope. This should be fun. Let's see, what do they got for slots? Got slot 1, area 1. Slot 2, area 2. Nobody's in. Ho ho ho. Let's see if I can get this guy. Alright, I don't see him on my radar. The hell? Yeah. So that works. My sensor select thing works. What? Alright, where is this guy? 4 bars, 140 degrees.
Flight controlled. Flight controlled.
It's not blackout.
Altitude. Altitude.
See, I hate that that does that. That fucks up your radar mode. Usually I do this page, have essay on here. Actually, I turn on, make sure EW's, yeah, EW's in the HUD. Situational awareness is on. You see, I'm running out of fuel already. This on, attack radar. See, why is this switching to range while scan? I don't want that mode. Okay. See, and we got a blip. We got a blip over here. Come on, buddy.
Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Where'd he go? Fucker's behind me.
Fuel low. Fuel low. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls.
Maybe he'll
Flight
black
controls.
out. Yeah. Yeah, that's on.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Fuck. I'm smoked.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
I'm blacked out. There ain't no landing doing this either. Hell no. And I died. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's try that again. Let's get him. We're trying that 15. Alright. Where the hell are you, son of a bitch? There he is.
Работаю по воздушной цели. От ориентира 3, 2,
We're gonna get this guy.
полсотни. На 9000.
Overg, 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 overg. Overg, overg, overg.
Son of a bitch. don't know what the hell he's even in. Gotta be in some.
Overgy, 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 overgy.
Where are you? Fucking right on me.
Overgy, overgy, overgy.
Left engine fire. Right engine fire. Hydraulics failure.
Son of a
Left
bitch.
engine fire. Right engine fire. Hydraulics failure. Left engine fire.
Yeah, but I don't even have
Right
control
engine
of the
fire.
aircraft no more.
Hydraulics failure. Left engine fire. Right engine fire.
Not even a clickable cockpit.
Hydraulics failure.
So I can't even
Left
eject.
engine fire.
Ooh. That sucks. Alright, I gotta beat this guy. I'm gonna beat him this time. Alright, where are you? Let's see what I can do.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let's go up.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Come on. Oh, come on. I blacked out, damn it. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Fucking where the fuck did he go?
Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude.
And I'm
Flight
fucked.
controls.
God damn it.
Roll left. Roll left.
Probably be dead from that anyway. Son of a bitch. Thrust. I'm playing against Thrust. Let's try the Sioux. I don't even know how to use the weapons in this one.
Left engine fire. Left engine.
Oh, come on. Hey, man, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, well, I can't fly that thing for shit. Let's try the Su-27. I know I set up some of the commands for some of these yesterday. See? Nope, it was none of these.
Over G, 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 over G. Over G, over G, over G.
150-й. Работает по воздушной цели. От ориентира 3, 2, 8. Удаление 80. На 10 тысяч.
Damn, where the hell is this guy?
Right engine fire. Hydraulics failure. Right engine fire.
I land.
Hydraulics failure. Right engine fire.
Nope.
Hydraulic.
Boom. Alright, back to something I know. I gotta get this, dude. Man. What the fuck is this motherfucker? Alright.
Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls.
No! I keep blacking out, damn it. I keep screwing myself. I got too comfy using the G limiter switch.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Roll left, roll left. Pull up, pull up.
Feel like Luke Skywalker doing this.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Roll left. Roll left. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Oh, that was
Flight
close.
controls. Flight controls. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Roll right. Roll right. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Fuel low. Fuel low. Pull up. Pull up. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Come on.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Pull up. Pull up.
Oh boy. Oh, that sucks. I know what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Well, I'm gonna try something different. He's within 3 miles. I'm gonna kill my thing and hit my air brake. Try and whip around on him. That's 3 miles.
Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Oh my god, are you
Altitude.
kidding me? Are you
Altitude.
kidding me? Ah, see, I'm fucking. Oh my god, that shit's so fucking annoying. Come
All
on.
right. All right.
Son of a bitch.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Don't do this to me. What did I disconnect? Ah! Oh my god, I need a cigarette. I'm gonna take a short intermission quick. This motherfucker. Short intermission. Turn that down so you got. Oh my god. So you don't gotta hear that crap. Jeez. The engines are so loud. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette quick. I'll be right back. Give me like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, you can hear that thing even through the microphone. That's crazy. I know what to do. There you go, now y'all got some music. I'll be right back. I'm back. I need some snacks. I'm thinking about playing something else. I don't know. I'll try one more dogfighting run, I guess. And we'll see what happens. I've dogfighted against this guy before. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, my shit ain't fucking tracking. No, I'm not fucking switching.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
How much did that motherfucker go?
Check gear. Check gear.
Oh, you fucker.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, fucking stall, motherfucker.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Yee! Oh, you son of a bitch. You motherfucker.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. 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 Roll right. Roll right. Pull up. Pull up. Flight controls. Flight controls. Roll right. Roll right. Roll left. Roll left. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Flight controls. Flight controls. Fuel low. Fuel low. Flight controls. 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 Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude.
No, I'm toast.
Один, один, три. Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300. Подавление 759,84.
Caution, caution. Limiter off, limiter off. Caution,
Damn.
caution.
I got smoked.
Limiter off,
Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Damn. That guy is good. Come on, Pixie, give me a break.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Real double G. This guy keeps whooping my ass.
Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Altitude. Altitude. Flight controls. Flight controls.
God damn. I don't think I could do it no more. I'm gonna end the stream of DCS because that shit is just brutal. That guy whoops my ass. I need lots more practice. I don't know what I'm gonna play now. Something fun. Get my stick out the way. Take this cord off. What have I been playing lately? Basically that. Let's play some Fall Guys. Let me update my settings here. Alright, let's see what happens. Hopefully that updated my thing. Let's hope so. turn that down a bit. The Whirly gig. We're gonna win. Oh my god. Hey Matthew. Matthew No Touch, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Oh, come on. No. I gotta make it to the end. Oh my gosh. How many people qualified? 36. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. Oh no, you sons of bitches. Oh, come on. I'm so sad. Alright, let's do it again. This game's harder than it looks. Hey, it did update. That's awesome. Well, this is the gate one. I've done this before. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna make it all the way to the end. This one, all the way, going all the way. I need to make a name. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, navigate the obstacle race. Oh, Dizzy Heights. I like these ones. Yes. Number 5. Let me do something quick. I'm gonna win this soon too. Oh boy. Come on. This is hard. This is the hardest one. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. This is fucking ridiculous. Want to become famous by followers, primes, and views. Yeah. I don't need that. No thank you. Hey, I got some kudos. Ooh, I like the dinosaur. Dinosaur one's cool. I like the honeycomb looking hexagon drop down one. What's it gonna be? First team to get completely jinxed are eliminated. When you can get caught, grab the opposing team to jinx them. Oh. Oh. Why? Why, cruel world? I missed. It's past 4:20. Bummer. I missed it. Oh, it's fun, Jacob. It's fun. It's free on PlayStation, if you have PlayStation Plus. I realized that after I bought it for PC, and then I was like, I looked more into it, and I was like, wow, it's free. It gets, I don't know, for me it gets a little, it gets, I don't know, I just bought it today, but I mean, it's fun, but it gets a little repetitive. Ooh, yes. Haha. It's worth downloading. It's a fun game to just grab and play quick. I'm not even gonna try that. I made it one time. No, come on. Yep, download it. It's worth it. And I don't think it's a very big game file. Oh, son of a bitch. No. Oh my god, I'm just getting pissed off. Come on. Come on. Great. Ah, that sucks. I haven't played that. It's super easy. For PC, you just use the mouse buttons. Like mouse 1 and mouse 2. And then shift, I think, is to dive, and then it's just the WASD or arrow keys, and then on PlayStation you just use the triggers like the mouse buttons, and you use the movement and X for jump. And spacebar jump on keyboard. Super simple controls. My 3-year-old plays it. She played it on the PlayStation today. Human Fall Flat sounds like it would be a game similar to this. Oh, I'm not even in this game. Sitting there thinking I'm playing. Nope. That's all she wrote. Ah, this one's pretty easy. I'm still trying to get into the one where you like fall through the floor. That one's fun. That's the funnest one I've played so far. Jeez, everybody's pushing and shoving me. Oh my god. Out of my way. Oh, I qualified. Nice, yep. 7 gigabytes ain't bad. Not in modern days. Not with how today's games are. What I got? I got Arc on my PC, and that thing's like, I swear it's 250 gigabytes or something. I don't know about crossplay. I haven't looked into that yet. I would hope so, because then I could play it with my daughter, because I know you can like make a party and invite your friends, but I haven't even tried any of that yet. Sweet, I got 6 viewers so far is what it's showing me. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, guys. Run the Rising Slime. Oh, this one looks fun. I haven't played this one yet. Please hit that like and follow button. Much appreciated. Means a lot. Come on, get up there, little guy. Hey, Jacob Marnie, thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. I don't want to die from the slime. Oh, come on. Ah! This one's harder. I haven't played this one. This one's harder. Definitely harder. Nice. Dang, that's crazy. I download every game. I have a 1.8 terabyte external on it, and I download every PlayStation Plus game that they give you for free, and I try not to delete any game. It'll be my backup for when the internet goes down. See, right now it's showing an X. Oh, see, it goes away. I feel like they definitely made this game for like PlayStation originally. The servers for it were down all day. I bought it, it was like 20 bucks on Steam, and then the servers were down right when I bought it, and they were down for like 4 hours. Not my typical cup of tea for a game, but the hype was real on it, so I was like, ah, I better see what it's all about. Haha, I made it. Yes. Hey, thanks for that like too, Jacob. That's awesome. Oh, come on. That sucks. I think the point was your team tried to get it, the balls into your thing. See, that sucks. All of us yellows are gonna go. Ah. That sucks. That's a bummer. What's up, for viewers? How you guys all doing? Hit that like and follow button. Much appreciated. Yeah, you unlock skins and stuff. That's how everybody looks cooler than me. I've seen like birds, dinosaurs, unicorns, chickens. I just got pineapple. Oh no. Ha ha ha, I qualified. Oh, I see a toucan. There's a toucan up there in the corner, right corner. It's kind of a cool looking one. I've just seen a soda can. Yep, keep the balls in your area to earn points for your team. Oh my god, really? My team sucked. They sucked. I don't like that one. That one you gotta rely too much on your team. Damn. Oh. I do like the music for this game. Really upbeat. Seven viewers, that's doing pretty good. Hit that like and smash that follow button. Much appreciated. Totally helps me out. The more likes and follows I get, the more I can justify to my girlfriend my outrageous amount of hours playing video games. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got lucky. Oh, forgot about that one. Yes! Yes! Top 20%. Come on, fun mode. Fun mode. Yes. This is my favorite. This is my favorite game mode. I think. Oh, never mind. It's not. This has happened a lot with this game. A lot. Way too much. Way too much this has happened. Not good. Make me not happy. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream at that because this don't want to work. So thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like and follow button. Really appreciate it. You guys all have a good night, morning. Kinda both.